And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. West is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's George. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Hill in at the point.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock him down all night long.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Lowry with the ball. West picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Hill pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The shot by George, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And they pick up 2.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Now, here's George. And it's George again missing. Green, the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Turner. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Hill dishes to Turner. Inside, here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Green. The tray. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard.
Solid shooter from deep, and he does not need much room to get that off.
And it's the Pacers' ball. Now Hill. Outside, George. And here is West, covered by Siakam. And it's West missing. Down low, here's Gasol. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch.
Hill finds Hibbert. Now George. Indiana moving the ball around. Hibbert with a screen on Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Gasol. And Hibbert with the block. Turner passes to Hill. Here's George. Pass to Hibbert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And he can't hit the second. The Pacers with the lead. Now here is Hill. West a screen on Lowry. Back to West. And the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
Outside, Green. Back to Lowry. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Leonard. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Green. Leonard on the wing. Defended by George. And savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Hill dishes to Turner. Now here's Hibbert. Hibbert with a screen for George. Back to Hibbert. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hill. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. Leonard on the wing. Lowry has the open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Turner against Lowry. Turner looking around. Hibbert with the screen on Leonard. Deflects the pass and stolen by Gasol. Hibbert against Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Siakam outside. Clock at 4. Now Leonard. Off target from outside. And here is Hill. Outside, George. West outside. Pass to Hill. Over Lowry. And it's Hill. That time the assist from West.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Leonard. And it's good for 2.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Leonard's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. It's George on the wing. Outside Hill. Hibbert with the screen for Hill. To the paint. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Lowry. No scoring in this one. Here's Leonard. And there it is for him. Hill with it. Pass to George. Launches it. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Paul George has been one of the most accurate three-point shooters of his generation.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. Norman Powell comes in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Hill. Outside, George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Leonard. George with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Kawhi Leonard. The Pacers also changing it up. Luis Scola, he's checked in for West. And it's Watson in for Evan Turner. To the middle. Up top Powell. Back to Ibaka. VanVleet outside. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop, and it's denied. Hill against Powell. Hill kicks to Watson. Scola passes to Hill. Hibbert dishes to George. Pass to Watson. Shoots over Van Fleet. The offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
And he makes the first. Hibbert hits them both. Here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. Looking to end the run. And he sinks the layup.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside, George. Hibbert the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here's Anunoby. Boucher finds Ibaka. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. Excellent D there for Scola.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Hibbert. Sinks that one from the post. Hibbert's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Anunoby outside. Back to Powell. Ibaka with a screen on Hill. Down low. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Powell.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
Watson the pass to George. To the paint. Back to Hibbert. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 11. At the top of the key, Powell. To Ibaka. Anunoby outside. Here's Boucher. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Hibbert. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Scola. The rebound by Ibaka. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Van Vliet. Powell sets a screen for Van Vliet. Ibaka, no luck. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
We've got Fred Van Vliet. Ibaka is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Lowry, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here is Smith. Pass to Watson. Jacks up a three. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Raptors trail by 11. Powell outside. Anunoby finds Lowry. Powell sets a screen for Lowry. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Copeland. Now Scola. Shoots over Anunoby. And the basket by Scola. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And every trip up the floor, these are the kind of looks you wish for.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
A guy that simply gives his team an edge when he's on the court. Lowry isn't afraid to get scrappy inside.
Now here's Watson. Still yet to score. Here's Scola, and it's good. 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Offensive rebound. Mahimi against Ibaka. And the rejection by Mahimi. Pass to Copeland. Now here's Watson. Scola left side. Good D by Anunoby. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Over Mahimi. Ibaka, no luck. Ibaka's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Mahimi. Smith against Lowry. Smith kicks to Copeland. Now Watson. From the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A steal. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Ibaka. Van Vliet with it. Watson's there. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Ibaka with a screen on Smith. And it's Lowry penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. Ibaka's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for Powell. Indiana also making some changes. West is checked in for Mahimi. Paul George comes in for Chris Copeland. And Turner's subbed in for Smith. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Watson, the pass to West. Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by West. George has got 14 points for the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still scoreless. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Oh, and the turn by Ibaka.
Wow, Ibaka throwing some extra spice on that jam.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pacers leading by 9. Watson surveying the D. Pass to West. George with the screen on Anunoby. Here's West. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Now here's Lowry. Leonard with no one around. Cleans it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Watson, the pass to George. And another 3 for Indiana.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Watson finds West. Now Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
That's really crafty that time by Paul George. He got his defender off balance, and now he gets a shot to go to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, Paul George is the consummate professional. Some nights he's the alpha, and then some nights he can understand he has to take on a secondary role.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Green in for Fred VanVleet.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Green taking his time here. Pass to Lowry. A 3 from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Now, here's George. He's got 19. And here's Watson. West to screen on Lowry. Watson, the pass to West. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good take from West, a big man who welcomes contact when he's trying to score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And that one misses. Raptors trail by 12. Siakam, the bounce pass. Back to Lowry. Gasol, a screen on Hill. 3-pointer, Lowry. The Pacers pull it in.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gasol kicks to Lowry. Leonard with a screen on West. Here's Lowry. Hibbert against Siakam. That shot no good. Pacers leading by 12. Here's George. Indiana again missing. Outside Green. Gasol kicks to Green. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The 3. It's rebounded by West.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hill passes to Hibbert. Outside, George. Hibbert, the second chance points on the tip in. Hibbert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Outside, Green. Pass to Lowry. Inside, Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
Green against George. Pass to Hill. Back to George. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight and stolen by Hibbert. The kick out to Hill. West passes to George. And it's George again missing. Raptors trail by 12. Green finds Lowry. Back to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's Leonard from 3.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Now Hill. Six to shoot. Back to West. And stolen by Gasol. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gasol. It's tipped. 1:52 left now here in the second. Hill dishes to George. Here's Hibbert. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Hibbert's got 14 points for the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. .139 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Gasol. And here's Leonard from three. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 15 points in the game.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Hill passes to George. They grab their own miss. It's good. Hibbert's got 6 in the quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
VanVleet looking around. Green kicks to VanVleet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hill. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Hill against VanVleet. Fade away. Hill, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
VanVleet against George. Rejected by Gasol. They recover it, and that one is good. West has got 8.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
And that does it for the first half of play. Pacers lead by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Toronto Raptors.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code red. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Raptors trail by 15 on the court for Indiana. Turner is out there with West. Then it's George Hill. Then it's George. And it's Hibbert in at the center position. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Clock at 6. Leonard draws the double. The shot. Paul George grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for the Pacers, Evan Turner. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Evan Turner. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 16. Pass to Lowry. Leonard with the screen on Hill. From 15 feet away. Count it. Good.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Now the Pacers with it. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Turner. Now here is Hill. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And Toronto has possession. The Pacers making the shot. West outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's Hill on the wing. Back to West. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Leonard looking around. Pass to Gasol. Now Lowry. He's guarded by Hill. And Hibbert with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
West passes to Hibbert. Now here is Hill. Indiana moving it around. George way outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 18. Outside Lowry. Siakam, high post. West on him. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Gasol, a screen on Hill. Lowry from outside and finished off by Gasol.
Given how crafty Gasol is, it's difficult trying to stick to him, especially in these screen and roll sets.
Now, here's George. He's got 19. Here's West over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And here's Lowry. Pass to Gasol. Outside, Green. Here's Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. And here is Siakam. 5 on the clock. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. For Hibbert. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner finds Hill. To the inside. Here's Hibbert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hibbert's got 22 points.
And really can't complain about the D there. That's just all Hibbert, keeping his focus and able to convert. It helps that his shot is just about impossible to block. No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Hill. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to George, and it's West in the corner. Hibbert with a screen for Hill. It's up a three, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
George passes to Hibbert. On the wing, Hill, covered by Siakam. Pass to Hibbert. Here's West. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Leonard driving to the basket.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Toronto on defense. It's a 16-point game. Hill passes to Turner. West a screen on Leonard. Turner, the bounce pass. And here's George for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
He is such a versatile scorer, and once Paul George finds his rhythm, he is very difficult to contain.
Back to Lowry. Over Hill. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pacers leading by 19 points. West dishes to George. Four on the shot clock. West passes to Hibbert. Then 10 for 14 with this miss. Now shooting 71% from the floor. Green drives in. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. Here's Hibbert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Hibbert's got 8 points in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And that's why they're behind. A lack of effort, a lack of attention to detail.
Now, here's Lowry. This all setting the pick for Lowry. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 19 points. Hibbert with a screen on Lowry. Hill passes to George. Off target from 3-point range. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Leonard's got 22 points.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here's Hibbert. He's got 24. The kick out to Hill. Pass to George. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 25.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Leonard with the ball. Turner covering. The fadeaway. And another basket for Toronto.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And the Pacers call time here. A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Indiana also making some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Watson in for George. Pacers leading by 17. Watson with it. He has yet to score. Indiana moving the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing a foul while in the act.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for David West. No good on the second free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. Van Vliet outside. Off target with his 3. And so it's Scola. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Leonard. He's got 24. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Now, here's Watson, covered by Van Vliet. On the wing, Turner. Scola, a screen on Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell kicks to Van Vliet. Outside Leonard. Raptors need to get a shot. Powell for 3. The shot missing. Hill with some nice D. Pacers leading by 16. Now the Pacers moving it up. And the basket by Scola.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Oh, Leonard in position. Turner with the steal. Hill inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Hill dishes to Turner. Scola up top, defended by Ibaka. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal swing.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers. Chris Copeland comes in for Turner. Pass to Mahinmi. Here's Copeland. Watson for 3. Boucher with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. Tries the spin move. Bucket is good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Hill kicks to Watson. 23 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. Indiana again missing. Van Vliet left side. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Indiana with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. OG Anunoby is out there with Powell. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Lowry. And it's Van Vliet into the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Screen by Scola. Watson kicks to George. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 16. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry. For 3. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Watson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 3-pointer. Here's Scola. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Scola's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers. Van Vliet outside. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Pass to Copeland. Back to Watson. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Van Vliet. Lowry from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Love the response from Lowry. When you drain a 3 on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
Pass to Mahinmi. Right wing. Now here's Watson. Takes it inside. Here's Scola. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
At the line for the Pacers, Luis Scola. Taking 2
Take
shots.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Leonard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And the Pacers also making a change. Hibbert's checked in. Scola hits them both. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 18. Hibbert, the pass to Watson. Pass to Copeland. And stolen by Leonard. Down low, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that open.
Outside, George. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Scola.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, here's Lowry. And here's Leonard from 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Hibbert with a screen on Leonard. Copeland the pass to Hibbert. Now, here's Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Bank shot. No good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Van Vliet outside. Over Watson. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Here's Hibbert, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Hibbert's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Here's Scola. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Van Vliet sets the pick for Leonard. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Scola's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Copeland. And here's Watson. Outside, George. Here's Scola. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 17. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Outside Leonard. No good from outside.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Basket, good. Watson's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Copeland.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Inside, here's Scola, and the dunk by Scola.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here.
Timeout.
Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Roy Hibbert.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Falling into a two-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Outside Lowry. Siakam kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Good on the 13-footer. Leonard's got 18 points just in the second half.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
George, that's a two-pointer, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
A three from Leonard. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. West to screen on Green. George with the ball. Leonard picks him up. No good from West.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Green kicks to Siakam. Pass to Gasol. Leonard against Turner. Floats one. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hill looking it over. Back to West. Over Lowry. West can't hit. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors.
Something you notice about Pascal Siakam is his work ethic. This young man will work hard to earn opportunities and then work harder to make the most of it.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
And he knocks down the first one.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Siakam hits them both.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Hill with it. George passes to West. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, David West. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And David West drops them both. Here is Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Siakam outside. Turner against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory, Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Hill kicks to Hibbert. Outside, George. West a screen on Gasol. Here's Hill. Pass to West. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And the mechanics West has on his jump shot are terrific, especially impressive off the catch.
Lowry passes to Leonard. Outside, Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Turner. Hibbert with a screen for George. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Gasol with it, covered by Hibbert. Outside Leonard. Pass to Lowry, the 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now Hill. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Indiana moving it around. Here's Hibbert. Gasol with the rebound. Back to Leonard. Siakam kicks to Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 36.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Now, here is George. West a screen on Green. George with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And it's George missing. We've got 28 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Siakam. That one misses. West with some nice D. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. George looking over the floor. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Roy Hibbert.